Most people think having a personal vision is a waste of time. And honestly, I don't blame them. I used to think the same. But what I discovered is that the world's highest performers use vision strategically to achieve their most ambitious goals. So in this video, I'll show you the scientific foundation behind why having a vision is so productive and how to 10x your results when you use it in the 12-week year. I'm Dan Mintz. I've spent the last 15 years helping people 10x their performance with the 12-week year. First, let's clearly define what we mean by vision. Unlike a goal which focuses on a specific result, such as lose 5 pounds in a month, a vision is about long-term direction and meaning. A personal vision acts as your long-term anchor of your entire productivity system, or as some people call it, their life operating system, or Life OS. Now, a vision has 3 main elements. The first one is the why. Your why is the deeper purpose behind what you do, basically the reason you want to achieve your long-term goals and pursue specific objectives. Viktor Frankl, in his powerful book, Man's Search for Meaning, showed that people are driven by a deep need for meaning and purpose, the desire to feel that their life and their effort truly matter. So if you also feel this strong inner drive for purpose and direction, you're not alone. Since the book's publication, Frankl's insight has been confirmed by decades of scientific research, and I've seen it proven time and time again with the people I've been working with. The clearer and deeper you define your why, the stronger your motivation becomes and the more resilient you are when things get hard. We'll go over exactly how to write your vision and use it in a few minutes, but right now we're just focused on what it actually is. The second element of vision is connect with your future self. Hal Hershfield's groundbreaking research presented in his amazing book, Your Future Self, How to Make Tomorrow Better Than Today, shows that most of us feel disconnected from our future selves, almost if that person is a total stranger. Now, this disconnect from our present to our future self explains why often we don't save enough money, neglect our health, or avoid learning difficult new skills. We simply don't care enough about that stranger from the future, our future self. Now, the stronger your connection to your future self, the better you'll be able to execute on your vision. And in a few minutes, you'll see exactly how to use your vision to strengthen that connection. The third element of the vision is about making sure you execute it for the long term. After all, what's the point of having a powerful vision if you're not going to bring it to life? Most people I see write a vision, they feel inspired for a short time, but then they stop. Without a process or a system to turn that vision into concrete goals and execution plans, nothing's going to change. So let me repeat this because it's the most important point in the entire video. If there's just one idea you're going to remember from this video, make it this one. Without a system to translate your vision into actionable goals and consistent execution, your vision will remain nothing more than wishful thinking. I'm saying this after 15 years of professional experience working with the 12-week year and my supercharged version of it, the 12-week breakthrough. Why is a 12-week year the best system for implementing your vision? The main reason is simple. It's the most effective framework for translating a long-term vision into specific goals and an executable plan. And here's how it works. The 12-week year takes your future vision and breaks it down into clear goals and then into actionable weekly and daily tasks that directly drive those goals forward. Now, this creates like a constant link between what you do today and the future you're building. So like your future self. You always have a structure plan, which includes goals, tasks, performance measures, and so on, that keeps your present actions absolutely aligned with your long-term vision. And because you operate in focused 12-week cycles, which is part of the 12-week year, you can track results, review progress, and make precise adjustments in real time. It's an incredibly powerful combination, and it's a system that keeps your vision alive, measurable, and achievable. Below you will find a link to my 12-week breakthrough vision guide, which can assist you in creating a very deep vision you can use that and then continue to see the rest of the video. Okay, so now you've finished the vision guide. You've defined where you want to be in 3 years, what matters most to you, what success looks and feels like, and who you're becoming in the process. That's your North Star. But here's the truth. A vision, no matter how inspiring, means nothing if it stays in your head or on paper. The real power comes when you integrate it into a system of execution, like the 12-week year that we're going to talk about. So let's talk about the steps of integrating into the 12-week year. So step 1 is to bring the future into the present. Your vision basically lives 3 years ahead. Our job now is to collapse that distance to make the future emotionally and practically real today. So the first step is quite simple. All you need to do is ask yourself, if my vision were fully alive 3 years from now, what would meaningful progress look like 1 year from today? Now try to write that down. That becomes your 12-month goals, the measurable stepping stones between now and your future self. In step 2, we're going to break that year into 12-week cycles. So now let's zoom again. We take those 12 months goals that you've written down and divide them into 4 12-week cycles, each one a focused execution sprint. So let's talk a little bit why 12 weeks. We're using a cycle of 12 weeks because it's short enough to create urgency and long enough to create real change. So each cycle is your kind of personal lab for progress, a contained window where you turn the big vision into visible movement. So from your yearly goals, ask, what can I realistically achieve in the next 12 weeks that would make this year's goals inevitable? That questions gives you your 12-week goals. Step 3, we now want to translate those goals into action. So once your 12-week goals are clear, it's time to get tactical. For each goal, define the weekly actions and daily commitments that will move it forward. These are not just simple to-dos, these are levers. Each action is directly connected to your larger goal, which connects back to your yearly milestones, which connect back to your vision. That's what integration looks like every day, every week, every 12-week cycle, all pulling in the same direction. Now, I want to stress something, which is very important. And that's the issue of measuring, reflect, and adjusting. So at the end of each 12-week cycle, you need to pause. You don't just measure result, you measure your alignment to your vision. So you want to ask, did I move closer to my vision? Where did I drift and why? What needs adjusting before the next cycle? Then you reset, refine your goals, and run the 12-week cycle again in a smarter way. This is how your system compounds. Each cycle builds on the last. Each one brings your 3-year vision closer to reality, not through pressure, but through consistent iteration using a system like the 12-week year. Now, if you want to learn more about the 12-week year, there are many different videos on my channel, so go and check it out. So that's how it all connects. Your vision guide defines a destination. The 12-week year or the 12-week breakthrough, which is my supercharged system, is a vehicle that gets you there one focus cycle at a time. So it's a way to design your future, bring it to life through 12-week cycles, and adjust and repeat and stay consistent. See you in the next video.